The support that we've gotten from Billion X has actually been really nice to kind of light a fire under DFL, to get the organization back on its feet. The pandemic was certainly a difficult time for the organization, but with like the support, not only financial but also just kind of motivation, community support we've received, it's kind of allowed us to be a little more inspired, get things back and running. And one of the exciting things that we are hoping to use some of the money for is, there's certain community partners we have in Detroit. One of them is Auntie Nay's Village, which is like a community house to support people of all ages, children and adults, to get, whether it's like food support, social work support, community support. Really, I think is the main mission of Auntie Nay's house, to be a pillar for that area of Detroit. And we're hoping to use the funding, some of the funding, to not only help provide food, but also help them build. One of the projects is build a community garden. And that's something that, DFL is about, creating sustainable food sources for communities, and we were like really excited about it, and something that is going to be one of the first steps to our new to the new year for DFL. One of the things that we really believe in is, what can people not only do in the organization they're working in, but what can people then take from that experience and do into other organizations in the future. Detroit Feedback Loop, Billion X, we're by no means the stop and the end all for solving issues in the world, but finding ways to inspire students, get people involved in their community to learn how to create change. That was like one of the big things Camille and I are currently working on. It's finding a more sustainable way to have students serve as the leaders of Detroit Feedback Loop. We found value in doing that. We want other people to have the experience of leading the organization, and for us to take a step in the background and kind of work as mentors and advisors for them. And then I guess on a more personal level, something that I'm working on as my next step past Detroit Feedback Loop, something that this organization and Billion X has inspired me to continue working on, is how I can take my current medical degree and work in the field of public health. So I'll actually be pursuing a master's in public health for the next year over in Boston. And I'm hoping to learn some skills about how to bring healthcare beyond just the walls of the hospital and find ways to create more sustainable changes in health in the community. Beyond works of kindness, education and mentorship can extend further. You can create immediate change by volunteering in your community, but finding ways to educate others on how to do that, and mentoring others and giving people a chance to learn how to create change, that's sustainable. And that's what I think Billion X does a really good job at, and something that I hope to serve as a mentor for others. And if anyone in the community has any questions or would like to learn how to create change around them, they can always reach out to Detroit Feedback Loop. We always, are willing to meet people and connect and build the network.